And welcome back to Grandia with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, we've got into a bit of a pickle. Justin, Sue and Feena all fell off the wall. And if this were anywhere suffering from fall damage, they'd be dead by now. But they don't. And so they have landed in this mysterious jungle-looking place. And indeed, we catch up with Justin and Feena now. Both of whom seemingly, managed to survive in spite of falling off a huge wall and landing on a leaf. Seriously, they landed on a giant fucking leaf here. Smelled like a baby. Despite falling from a giant wall, and you'll notice what's behind this giant leaf here. And stop snuggling him there, Feena, seriously. I understand that both of you are dead, but the kid's 13 years old, for crying out loud, and you're, what, 16? Yeah, he's not at the age of consent yet, seriously. Dizzy? And getting hurt? How about dying? Seriously. This were Tomb Raider, they'd both be dead. Yeah, look at the background. That is the end of the world. And believe it or not, there is another side to the giant wall that the Icarians built. Seriously. So yes, this is our next area, and like Justin will say here, it's practically made for adventure. Although having said that, where the hell is Sue? Seriously. She's the youngest member of the group, and she might well become animal food. Seriously. Or monster food, should I say. As we'll see it once we have a look round at the Flying Dragon Valley. So, indeed, let's do that. Seriously, because this area is really confusing, as we'll get to. But for now, here's a stashing place where we can put the thing. Here's a save point where we can save. And then we can go on through the Flying Dragon Valley. So yeah, might as well get rid of some of my other things. Note that you will get plenty of healing items in this area, seriously. I am not kidding. But that being said, let's go through here, past the giant flowers, and into our first enemy here, the Red Devil. And the thing's just going, growl. I guess that's their version of, yeah, seriously, growl. Wow. Seriously, and I think that cries the same in the Japanese version, but never mind that, we'll get to that. What's annoying about these guys is that they can attack you with their own thing, seriously. Though, seemingly Justin does seem to take them down very quickly with his axe, which is good. You will note they will both drop an item called Health Weed. Get used to getting a lot of these things. Seriously, they're really good healing items, don't get me wrong, but yeah, the other enemy we'll come across is the Plop Mold, seriously, which is, I'm guessing, a weird looking not manta ray, some weird mutant looking thing, which, yeah, Venus learned Random Pearl, which I don't care about. The thing about these guys is that they can inflict poison on you, seriously. If you don't have enough antidotes or the cure spell, then go back to that save point in the beginning. Seriously. And even they drop healing items, so I think it's an antidote. Yeah, okay, that antidote will definitely help one of my party. Shame about the other one, but I think I will use it on Justin. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It does have the Earth spell. And a lot of these battles will be cut out because of that, seriously. Exploring the Flying Dragon Valley is really confusing because of the sheer amount of enemies on the map, seriously. I've already seen these guys. Well, I might as well leave this in because multiplayer enemies and whatnot. So let's see. Maybe. The Red Devils are immune, not completely immune, but mostly immune to magic. Seriously, or they nullify a bit. So yeah. The thing about the Red Devils is they can attack you with their the balls they're holding. Seriously, these guys. But never mind.
What a cinch.
Yeah, there's that. Look at the amount of health lead I'm getting. Don't worry, we will be getting a party member who's probably one of my favourite characters in the game, actually. I'm going to do his voice, even though he has a really deep voice, seriously. We'll get to him at some point. And yes, it's a guy. But anyway, yeah. Let's see where I'm going here. Yeah, because this place, like with the Misty Forest, is quite a bit of a maze. Yeah, to the point where I just cut a lot of stuff out, seriously. We go down here, we can get a few things. I don't know if there's a mana egg. Or maybe that's near the top. There are 2 mana eggs, by the way, in this area. If you're looking to get something for your magic. Which we'll get to, and another enemy. Yeah, you get bum rushed by enemies here. But that being said, let's go through here and ignore the giant plop mold plopping about and get another antidote. That will be good for Feena, I think. Certainly. And yeah. The amount of editing I've had to do to this episode is insane. Just for the sheer number of enemies on this area. I'm surprised I didn't go back to save there because of all of that, but never mind, we'll go on. We'll go on, and indeed, we'll go through here, around the corner, and indeed behind here. I'm stuck. Seriously, I'm stuck. Anyway, that being said, let's go down the vine thingy and go to the next area. I don't believe we can break those rocks. There are some indicators that may point to that we could, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Here's our next enemy that's available here, the Slipple. They're weak against fire, I believe. So a few burn flares wouldn't go amiss. And also leveling up Tremor is a good idea as well with Justin. So yeah. I do not want to use Crackle. That will be useful for later, but not now. Oh, flame burn and blah 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 and whatnot.
Feel the Earth's fury!
Took one of them out, seriously. And unfortunately, I can't make full use of Tremor's attacking ability because the other 2 weren't in range. Oh, never mind.
All right, we won.
And yeah, they actually offer quite a decent amount of experience as well. I'm gonna leave the growl and go on. But yeah, I don't think much else I can say here. But never mind. Go through here past the wind chimes. Seriously. This place is even weirder than I thought. The man-eating plants are here as well, so be careful. They can damage you. They don't swallow you, though. It's not like with, say, Kingdom Hearts, where Pinocchio just gets eaten by the parasite cage and goes, "Get me out of here!" Seriously. And it's just annoying for the whole fight and everything, but never mind, we'll go on here. And make our way around. Get eaten. At least Feena nearly gets eaten. More of these guys, yada yada yada. We've seen those guys. Carry on to the next area, where we see someone's shoes. And believe it or not, they belong to Sue. Seriously. They belong to Sue, and yeah. Those are Sue's shoes. Let's go down here. And nowhere do I see anything. I go around and turn the camera behind him, and let's see. I can actually see a treasure chest there, so let's see what's inside there. Resurrect potion, always a nice thing. Let's just hope I don't run out of space, though, with all the health weeds I'm getting off these monsters here. Seriously. It's insane how many of them there are, but, yeah, that's going to be a thing. And, again, not great. We got some magic fruit. I might give that to Justin. He's kind of lacking in the magic department because I've been trying to get him to have more moves, to be honest. That's where Justin is best at, in my opinion, in this game. So, skip that one. Fluffy's here now, and, yeah, he is really worried about Sue. Seriously. Understandably, spent all the time sat on Puffy's head, Sue's head. Sorry, not Puffy's head, what the hell. No wonder he's worried about Puffy, Sue. What the hell? My brain's not working today. And yeah, Puffy's, well, Puffy, really. Puff, puff, puff. Yeah, let's have the mysterious flying creature lead us to the little girl who may or may not be in trouble. We'll see. Although it does, the next scene is both funny and scary, as we'll see, because it has a bit of voice acting here. And find a stewing pot. Oh boy, this won't end well. It seems to be circling said pot. Why? Why is Puffy circling the pot? I don't think we want to know there, Justin. Next to the bag. Wait, Sue's bag? Oh my god. No, we're not dealing with cannibals here, are we? If we are, then we're screwed. Literally screwed here.
Hey, you! Is this pot yours? What happened to what was inside?
Are you hungry? I'm afraid I ate it all. There's nothing left.
Feena! That does it! Hey! Come on and fight! I'll take you on. I'll make you into stew.
Ha! You and I in a duel. Well, how about that? I'll be glad to take you on. I am Gadwin, Knight of Dight.
This is a fight we can't win. Seriously. Gadwin is so strong that he will take Justin down really quickly. Even our most strongest attacks at the moment won't do a dent in Gadwin's armor, so yes. Scripted battle, and yeah, we'll just have to wait till this fight plays out. And then we'll find out what really happened to Sue, because despite what Justin and Feena were thinking, she is not dead. And she certainly hasn't been eaten by Gadwin here. So Gadwin is super strong, seriously. Hell, Gadwin may well be my favourite character in the game, seriously. And then he unleashes the Dragon Cut, which almost says my favourite quote would be, "Come, power of the universe! Ha! Dragon King Slice!" Seriously. Easily one of my favourite quotes in the game. And, Justin is okay, despite nearly being, nope, he's not a cannibal there, Justin. Seriously. And believe it or not, Sue's okay as well. Oh, okay. Well, at least someone caring saved her. Oh no, we've never met Sue's mum, have we? Yes, well, Justin's that gung-ho. We've learned that already. And believe it or not, the Honourable Knight Gadwin agrees so as well. This is why I love Gadwin. Seriously. Well, no, I think he kicked his ass really there, Gadwin. But, yes. Okay, I'm guessing being a doctor, she's busy. Wait, the rain? What about the rain? Was it caused flooding or something? Okay, that's weird. Is it like my pressure headaches or something? Did I get those from the rain? Is it anything like that? I mean, yeah, rain does make me feel ill, so I'm not surprised. Anyway, that being said, we're gonna have a little meal before we end this episode, absolutely. So let's see then. Yeah, well, as Sue says, when Justin does it, he does all the way, seriously. Yeah, well, can you blame her? You fainted, Feena, seriously. You fainted. Yeah, well, why do people on the other side call it the end of the world? Because they haven't been over it? And because it's through the impenetrable misty forest or something? Yeah. I'm guessing the Icarians really did build that wall then to keep the Luke villagers out. Yeah, pinching their wings and everything. I mean, seriously, you have years of experience. Justin has only just started this adventure. Well, he hasn't started this adventure, but he's virtually new to the idea. Because it is a but thou must situation, Feena. Always happens in JRPGs. Well, I don't blame Puffy for protecting Sue, seriously. It's kind of like a loyal dog in a way. Seriously. Although in this case, instead of going woof woof, it goes poof poof or whatever. Yes, we did. We crossed the giant wall, went over it. Quicker than in a Zelda game. Okay. Nice to know you don't think Justin's lying. Let's see. Yeah, let's ask about the Flying Dragon Valley. Yeah, I kinda get that. And get plenty of healing items as well. Yeah, I guess it would be seen as the end of the world. And here comes the but thou must situation. Seriously. Man-to-man promise, yeah. See, but thou must. Do we have anything else to... Okay, fair enough. I'll do just that, and I will see you on the next episode when we head to Dight. So I'll see you then. Goodbye!